Brand new season, everybody. Let's do it. I'm ready. I am ready for promotion, by God. A reminder of what our division looks like, what our conference looks like. I mean, the division is really the most important thing. We're an 86 rated team with 88 rated Arkansas State, 77 rated Akron, 81 rated Coastal Carolina, 86 Nevada, and 77 Bowling Green in the aptly named Misery Division. We need that promotion. On the other side, it is Charlotte at an 83, Georgia Southern at an 84, ULM at a 79, Air Force at a 74, Eastern Michigan at a 79, and Buffalo at a 77. If we were in the Woe division, I'd feel pretty damn confident. I feel like we have tougher competition on our side of things. We start off our season, though, non-conference games. Again, those matter for the sake of bowl games and just overall standing and appeal for the program, but it doesn't matter in regards to promotion or relegation. But it would be nice to get a win against the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. Get some XP for finding a couple gems and busts. The Gophers already won their first game of the season. Where do we stand for some of these players now? Obviously, we have a lot of extra points that we'll be able to put on. The one fullback we can target, he's got to go to 500 points. He's literally the only guy we can get in that position. For tackles, we're looking okay. For the guards, we're probably out on Josh Jackson. Let's get him out of there. And at center, we're still in for Ben Merrick. Defensive tackle, not immediately out on anybody. Linebackers, Jimmy Woods, it's not looking too good, but we're going to fight for him. We're definitely out for Michael Weber. Well, we need 5 linebackers, and just like that, we're down to 5 70s and up, which is rough. And then in the secondary, we need 3 safeties overall. We are still looking at corners as well. A couple of guys in the 700s. We won't let go of them yet. But, not great, if we're being honest. Not great. That by 27, that's an extra 110 points per person. So pretty much on average, we're putting people at 200 points now that we have the points that we used for scholarships and recruiting last season, and we got rid of some other people. Crash Andrews, we love you. We love you. We love you. Again, sorry I wasn't available tonight. I am now the jerk. But if Wednesday still works for you, let's talk some wrestling. Over under 50 times, dude. That'll be a Super Bowl prop bet. 100%. 100%. You know how people bet on how long the national anthem will be? 100%. They're going to have how many times will Taylor Swift be shown on screen. You were always the jerk. You know what? I accept that. I accept it. I'm staring at the earth as a spaceman in disbelief, but it's true. All right. Tony Nichols. I wish it was a faster way to do this. But... all right. How many extra points? Not a ton, but enough to divvy them up as much as we can. There we go. Okay. Fingers crossed that recruitment goes well. It is our first game of the season against Minnesota. They have a decent program at this point. I wasn't expecting them to be that solid. This might not exactly be a win to kick off the new campaign. I mean, at least it's not Bama or Georgia, but, you know, could have gone a bit better for us. They got some interesting unis. We'll put them in the old salute to service. There we go. I'm stressing, man. I'm stressing. Smoot, what's up, buddy? How are you? I am stressing over where we are right now. It's on the field and off the field. It's not a great situation to be in.
Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation.
Put a frickin' polo on. Imagine wearing a t-shirt.
College football, and the Gophers are at home today.
Former home of the Minnesota Vikings. Being in hell as a CM Punk. Script writers are on one, huh? Huntington Bank Stadium. Let's rock. As always, we'll be simming. We'll jump in if we need to. Hopefully we won't have to jump in. Here we go. First quarter against the Gophers. 6-0 for Minnesota. As we are threatening to score here. And somehow we don't. And somehow we don't again. 6-0 at halftime. Not great. Not great. In the third, they somehow failed to score there. Oh my God. Down by 6 with 7 minutes to go. Can the boys score? No, they can't. We'll hop in to try to save the day. It's all we can do. 5:05 left. Our defense needs to come up with a big stop here. They go for the quarterback draw. And Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback truck people like that. Who knew that frickin' Cam Newton on steroids went to Minnesota? That's not good. Oh, thank God that was knocked out. Drew Vioto. So we're probably gonna need a quarterback spy here. Oh, thank God. Trying to step in with that safety. I got blocked immediately. 3rd and 8. We need this stop. We need this stop badly.
8 yards to go. Ball on the 49.
Step in as a spy here. Went for the screen.
He's at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and they push him out. The 6.
Boy, great job, and this is really well timed here by the offense. And it puts so much pressure on a defense. When the bubble screen is run and run right, there's virtually nothing a defense can do to be able to slow it down because you have the quickness and the acceleration from the wide receiver.
I'm really.
When to call it by the offensive coordinator, it puts the defense in a big-time disadvantage, and that time they gave up some huge yards.
Was he out of bounds? Please. Okay, he at least lost some yardage. It's still a first down. But they did lose some yardage on it, thank God.
First down.
Well, we got a bit of a lucky break there.
Up by 6. Runs it right.
Dude, we just cannot tackle. Quarterback, running back, it doesn't matter. They are just bouncing off of us. Shit.
Red 2, hey, kill.
And he tackles him hard at the 23-yard line.
3rd and short.
Maybe 3 yards on that run. That makes it 3rd and 3. 3rd down, and
all right.
they need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Black 5, 3, 9.
And our linebacker got ran over.
Down there. It's about a 6-yard gain on the play.
Not looking too good in terms of getting a win in our first game of the season.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Not looking good. They're just going to keep killing time.
Huge turnover when they were backed into their own red zone last time.
Yeah, they're starting to kill time now even more. Shit. I should have jumped in at the start of the quarter, but I wanted to trust our defense a little bit, let them prove themselves, and, well, it's what we get. Oh, my God. We cannot tackle these guys, man. We cannot tackle these guys. Running back and quarterback, they are just trucking our defense on every play. Insanity. I mean, a touchdown here all but ends the game. Honestly, a field goal probably ends it too. We got to force a turnover. This is over. Option run. Thank God. Do I call the timeouts at this point? Does it even matter?
3 yards for the touchdown. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
1, 2, 3, 8.
I don't even know what down it is, to be honest.
He's going to try and scramble, and they got it.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush.
I got to call a timeout here, though.
That's what happened there.
The Cowboys will use their first time out of the half.
Had to hope for an incompletion.
3rd and goal from the 6.
3rd down now.
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
Looking good.
Touchdown.
And there's the touchdown. It didn't even matter.
They've got to love the fact that they've got this kid in this situation week in and week out.
Well, let's see if we can stop the boys from at least getting shut out. But this has been a horrific start to the season. Just a lay an egg in Minnesota. Damn.
The Eagles were ranked 23rd. The victory was solid.
Well, we need a miracle. We need an absolute miracle here. We got to try to return this JUCO Salamanca.
He's got the corner.
Breaks 1 tackle. Doesn't even get to the 30, though. We have an interception in this game. We were in the red zone or encroaching on it quite a few times and somehow didn't score. I don't understand how that happened, but
They've been fun to watch today.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around. They come out in a 5-wide set. He's on the run. Throws it deep. Doesn't get there.
That's a real danger. If he leaves
wish that guy had a bit more awareness to turn around a bit sooner. Our quarterback has under 100 passing yards on the day.
Ball on the 28. Passes it
And that's the game.
He's at the 40.
There it goes. Well, they couldn't do shit. I couldn't do shit. That is the game. You're going to lose in week 1. Non-conference, at least. Like, it's not incredibly detrimental in terms of gaining promotion, but it's not exactly inspiring either to get shut out in week 1.
And really, the play caller, the quarterback, the offensive line, the receivers, the entire group has just
highest rated this team's ever been,
their performance.
and they get shut out in Minnesota. I don't even think we need to look at the game stats. I think we can just move on. We'll take our fat L and move forward. Damn it. Not happy about it, but hey, you got to move on. So, Gophers move to 2-0 on the season. We get the University of Louisiana Monroe. Our first conference game in week 2. This is one that we can't lose. You can afford to lose to Minnesota or to Tulsa and the other team that we have. I forget who the hell the third team was that was non-conference, but You got to win these conference games. Any good news recruitment-wise? Any good news at all? Please? Please give me some good news. So for the fullback, we're looking okay. Nebraska's our biggest competition right now. For the tackles, okay, so far so good. Same for the guards. Same for the center. Defensive tackle, we're looking pretty good. Linebackers, we'll keep Jimmy Woods in there for now. Okay, for the most part, I'm going to take Junior Burton out of there. I think we're probably out for him. But for the most part, and Jabari Parrish also isn't going to cut it for us, nor is Donnie Campbell. We're looking okay. Like I said, not completely ideal, but we're looking okay. Let's start stepping up to about 250 points for the top players. Go for. Sucks we got to keep that fullback on 500, but he's literally the only good fullback. You can argue we don't necessarily need a good one, but how many points do we have left? Not many. There we go. Okay, keep grinding away at that. Monroe. We are the better team on paper. All around, but again, we were shut out in week 1. Damn, conference game for the first time this season. We need to win. And we need it badly. The alts, those are fine. All right. Slip up against Minnesota. No points. We'll be okay. We'll bounce back. It's all right. Wish I didn't throw that pick, but it was our first throw at all tonight, and clearly didn't go well.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis.
Rainy night in Louisiana.
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Be okay. Call heads. Heads never fails, they say. We'll defer. Belichick taught me. All right. Here we go. First quarter. Monroe on the board with a field goal. Wyoming touchdown. And threatening to perhaps score again. 14-3, 14-10. $14-10 at half. Not great. 21-10, 21-17, 23-21. Nine-point lead with 4.5 minutes to go from Monroe.
Fumble really hurt this team's last drive, so let's see if they can.
Oh my God!
On this drive.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Big play for Kel E. Kapowski.
Boy, this is just outstanding execution by the quarterback and the wide receiver. I mean, you look at that throw.
I can't believe we're struggling so much right now. I don't know if it's a playbook thing or what, but
the confidence that he has in his wide receiver to have the ability to come down with the football for that first down. That's big time.
Dude, that guy covered both freaking quarterback and running back. He made that adjustment so fast.
From their own 44-yard line.
11th tackle of the game for James Gillespie. I guess it makes sense. For the deep throw.
Now he tries to buy some time. He decides to run with it. Slides down to the ground.
Okay, not done yet. We do need to get points on the board pretty quickly, though. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Honestly, it's okay, though.
He scrambled.
Here you go, Forbes. Use that speed, buddy.
At the 23.
He's not the fastest. in terms of outright speed, but he does have pretty good acceleration. He gets out of the pocket fast.
From the 23-yard line.
Still doesn't stop the clock, though. Running out of bounds right now, but at least he didn't take a hit.
Incomplete. Almost picked off.
I don't think anybody.
I don't know why he let him on the throw. That could have been shit. That could have been the game right there. I was looking at the guy over the middle, but that linebacker that was in the spy, I was afraid, and then that safety was stepping up on him.
I think a few of those guys down there on the
Just had it pretty well covered. Okay.
Down and 10 to go. Ball on the 23.
They are not leaving much open.
And he's going to come up with a second.
Couldn't get rid of it in time.
Quarterback in there. You have to wonder not only how will he do, but what the...
And I'm pretty sure our quarterback just got hurt on the hit, is what the commentary was saying. This season has turned into a nightmare. It is week 3.
This due to the starter's psyche. 3rd and long now after the sack.
3rd and 21. B fucking Arthur is in.
Looking for his man, incomplete.
And this could be the game because I think on 4th and 21 we're out of field goal range. We are. We have to go for it. Well, this is almost the game right here if we can't get this first down.
3 to go in regulation. Scrambling around. That's a great tackle.
Had to try. Should have just gone for the end zone, but I was hoping those that those defenders would kind of cut back and be in a zone and not a deep zone. That's not what happened. Well, we have to burn our timeouts here, which means we are dependent on a turnover, or after that it would be an onside kick, but it looks like we're going to fall to 0-2 on the season and be 0-1 in conference, which is the real tragedy of the situation.
He makes it to the 18-yard line.
3rd and 10.
Have to use their second time out of the half.
Be aggressive with the timeouts to get the ball back. Okay.
Big opening. And they get nice yardage.
No fumble.
Wyoming.
There we go. 2:28 to go. We're out of timeouts. The best thing that could happen for us right here is a punt block.
They're stacking the line. It looks
Still haven't seen one in the time that we've been back playing this game. And we're still not going to see one. Second best thing is a kick return.
He's at the 40. He's knocked out of bounds.
Good return for JUCO there.
Boy, this has been a fun game to watch.
2:18 to go. We're down by 9. If it was only 8, we'd feel a little bit better, but being down by 9 is a brutal spot to be in. We need to score quickly.
As we get set to resume play. Now he's scrambling.
That was the worst decision I could have made because it keeps the clock running.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play.
There was a guy somewhat in the middle of the field, but I was just hoping we could get some yardage out of it, and we ended up losing 2 yards. The problem is our kicker doesn't have much power.
Complete. He's at the 20. Tackle made at the 19-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came.
We should be able to kick the field goal from here, though. But I'm just going to go for the touchdown anyway. We need an onside kick. It's the only way we're winning this game, so.
Wide open. Incomplete. From the 19-yard line. Second down.
It's been a rough start to this night, huh?
He's scrambling. Just throws this one away.
Maybe we should have just kicked the field goal.
He's going to try and scramble.
There's just nowhere to go.
The 18-yard line. Quarterback picked up a yard at best there on the scramble.
We just had everything covered. Well, we'll take the field goal now. And then it's the onside kick.
Line it up for the field goal. Kicks away, and they tack on 3.
Dude, that guy might as well have kicked that. Or that kick might as well have been him hitting the ball with a golf club. He has no power at all.
Looks like we're about to see the most exciting play in football. The onside kick. He's taken down at the 47-yard line.
He touched it too early anyway.
Illegal touching. Offense. Still first down.
So not a lot of time left, and they've got an opportunity.
Are they going to knee it out?
If they score to put
Yeah.
the nail in the coffin in this game.
They're not going to be dumb. That's it. 0-2 on the season. 0-1 in the conference. A nightmare start to this season.
30-24.
I don't even want to look at the numbers. I'm just sad. Man. I can't believe we're struggling this much so far. I mean, losing to Minnesota sucks. To get shutouts embarrassing. Losing to Monroe isn't good. There's no sugarcoating a loss to Monroe. Not getting promoted. I mean, potentially not. We keep playing like this. Where to go from? I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, it's pretty close to rock bottom. Still very early on, but kind of feels like last season where we were just, playing from behind the whole way through, trying to catch up to NIU, and we just couldn't do it. Would really suck to end up in that situation again. It's a battle of 0-2s against Michigan, Eastern Michigan, that is. Still looking good for the fullback. Is there anybody that we've fallen out for? No. Merrick's looking a little bit rough. But for the most part, we are looking okay. The players that we have on the board. Let's get that fullback visit here. Hopefully it's a win. Avoiding relegation's a W. We can't be relegated. We're at the bottom. Eastern Michigan. Now, this is the one truly. Like, all right, we can slip up once. If we lose to Eastern Michigan and lose our first 2 conference games of the season, relegation, I should say promotion, I don't want to say becomes impossible, because it won't be impossible, but based off the standard that NIU set last season, 1 loss already kind of makes it tough. 2 losses...
Hi, everybody.
That really kind of puts it into dangerous territory for us.
Innovation that excites.
Can we be relegated to the FCS? I mean, we might want to be. We lose this game, we might as well consider menu simming just to get through the year.
And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero.
This needs to be a win.
0 calories.
Absolutely needs to be a win. Please. Please, gentlemen. Please. 7-0 Wyoming. I don't know if it's a playbook thing that would help us. 21-0. 21-7. 28-7. Well, the sky isn't falling entirely. 28-7, the final score.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
No help needed. The boys finally get a win on their own. Thank God. Old Forbesy isn't quite lighting them up. Juco Salamanca, who is now the starter because of a broken tailbone, was it? To Jolene. He had a pretty good game. So 28-7. We get our first win of the year. Thank God. It's always the hardest one to get. Allegedly. Man, we needed that. We needed that. Coastal Carolina is next. Also now a conference opponent. They are a division opponent as well. Whew. All right. Get another win here. Get back to 2-2. Hopefully be 2-1 in the conference, and we'll be looking all right. We lose here, we go right back to panicking. So that fullback had a pretty good visit. Let's get an update on what's going on around the nation. Top 25 right now. It is Ohio State #1. You also got Bama, Texas, and even South Carolina in the mix, having gotten a vote in the coaches poll. Hawkeyes are up there. Big 12, that's 4th tier. And Syracuse, a Pac-12 team. They're way up there right now, too. There are some lower division teams that have done a good job of getting into that top 25. In terms of the conference standings, it is early days. So a lot of teams, a couple of teams haven't even played their first conference game yet. But being 1-1, we're okay. We have to win this game. If we lose this game, Coastal Carolina goes to 2-0, we'll be 1-2, and they'll have the tiebreaker on us. This is must win. Absolute must win. Look at how fucking bad our offense has been so far this year, too. Might be time to abandon the Oregon playbook. I don't know. What do you think? Do we abandon the Oregon playbook? It doesn't seem to be working too well this season. I wouldn't know what I wanted to switch it to, though. But clearly, it's not going too well. The Air Force playbook. I'm willing to take suggestions. Do need to double check the defense really quickly. Yoink the playbook of the #1 team. Yeah, we could just run the Ohio State playbook. Looks like a 3-4. Honestly, a multiple is probably for the best. Honestly, even a 3-3-5 might be for the best. Back over to philosophy. Let's go with a 3-3-5. Let's get rid of that Oregon playbook, I think. Although the Oregon playbook... Ah, shit, that's right. I'm going to leave it because it would change positional needs. We are going to commit to these two playbooks, at least for the rest of the season. It's worked for us before. They're going to figure it out. 17 points a game. 118 out of 126 teams. They're going to figure it out, I believe. Coastal Carolina. We have to win this game. Jesus Christ, do we have to? In fairness, I could change the playbooks from there and then just leave it on the philosophy, but Jesus Christ. We have to win this game, or this will be NIU all over again. And of course, NIU went on to win promotion.
The EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan.
Do not lose this game, gentlemen. Do not lose this game, please.
Nestled between the Snowy Ridge Mountains and Laramie Range.
Please, please, please. We will defer as we do. Gentlemen, I'm begging you. Show up in a big-time way. Defend your home turf. 7-0. It's 2-2. Coastal Carolina make it 10-0. Into the second half already. Low-scoring game. 17, 24-0. 24-3. 5 minutes left. And there it is. 2 games in a row. Thank God.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
They didn't need our help at all. 24-3. Our best performance of the season. No doubt. A great game for Jay Forbes. The defense holding Coastal Carolina to just 3 points. Thank God. We are back to 500. They won't have the tiebreaker over us. They could be our biggest competition in the division. I'm scared, though, because now I feel like we could have some optimism, and the second I get any hope and optimism is when things start to go incredibly poorly for us.